Here's the answer for day 2, problem 1. Graph this function, which is defined in two pieces. Sometimes the value of function f is equal to whatever x is, but only when x is between 0 and 3. Other times the value of the function is 5, but only when x is greater than or equal to 3. Let's graph this first piece. If x was 0, f of x would turn out to be 0. So 0, 0 is a dot on the graph. If x was 1, then f of x would turn out to equal 1. So 1, 1 is a dot on the graph. If x was 2, then f of x would equal 2. So 2, 2 is a dot on the graph. Do you notice we're getting an uphill pattern of dots? When do we stop going uphill? That's going to occur when we reach this endpoint. Because this does not have an equals to line, we need to mark 3, 3 with an open circle. Then draw through the dots. Now let's graph the second piece. When x is greater than or equal to 3, the value of f is 5. So let's start with 3. When x is 3, f is 5. 3, 5 is a dot on the graph. When x is something greater than 3, such as 4, f equals 5. So 4, 5 is a dot on the graph. What if x was another number greater than 3, such as 5? Then f would equal 5, and 5, 5 is a dot on the graph. Notice we're getting a horizontal row of dots. So draw this in using array. Day 2, problem 2. Graph this function and notice it goes to the second power. It's a quadratic function. It will make a parabola. Now we need to find the vertex of the parabola. Because there is no x and no constant, the vertex is 0, 0. Here is one dot on the parabola. Now let's find some dots to the left of the vertex and to the right of the vertex. Notice that one number along the x-axis that's to the left of this dot is the number -1. Let's plug in -1 where x is and find out the answer for y. -1 squared makes +1, and 3 times 1 makes 3. -1, 3 is a dot on the graph. A dot that's 1 unit to the right of the vertex is +1. When you put in +1 here, you also get y equals 3. These dots are mirror images of each other over the line of symmetry. Let's choose another number to the left of this dot here. How about choosing -2 for x? -2 squared makes 4, and 3 times 4 is 12. So -2, 12 is a dot on the parabola. There will be a corresponding dot at 2, 12. Again, these dots are mirror images of each other. Both of them are 2 units away from that axis of symmetry line running right down the middle of the grid. Draw in the parabola.